Hi, Baby Snake here. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Um, Today's video is going to be subject around I guess you would call it. No, I guess you really wouldn't call it. The issue of removal of the Confederate flag that's been going around from different organizations to the government to independent to private sectors, all overreacting over the Confederate flag, to even Amazon removing games that even have the slightest reference of the Confederate flag. Now, from what everybody's learned from history class in school, we know that yes, the Confederate flag can be a little offensive. Yes, it does have a deep history. Yes, it is tied with Southern pride, Civil War, you know, South versus the North, independent freedom. It also has a lot of deep history with KKK, black segregation, hate, violence, crime. But everybody also has to understand that that's the past and not the present. And what we have to understand that as a people, that yeah, everyone is. Now, I might have said this in the past, in my past videos, that everyone's entitled to their own independent ideas, but this goes above and beyond fucking ridiculous. Now, I understand that the Confederate flag, to everybody, that everybody has a different opinion about it, but let's get to the point. Removing a historical flag just because somebody doesn't like it? Think about it. It's total bullshit. Come on. That would be like if we remove the American flag from government-run facilities or state facilities because someone doesn't like it. The same can go for the Confederate flag. Not everybody's going to agree with it. Yes, you are entitled to your own opinion, but there's a certain limitation. There's a line that you can cross between okay and ridiculous. This is just beyond ridiculous. Now, I understand. I'm trying to stay neutral in this, but for the most part, I agree with everyone, or mostly everyone, that removal of the Confederate flag from just about everything is total fucking bullshit. Now, I understand that people are going to be upset about it. I understand. It represented a lot back then, about a hate and violence and whatnot. But what they're doing nowadays is just fucking ridiculous. Come on, it's a flag. What they fucking do? What are you gonna do? Get upset about people too who have freaking skull and crossbone flags too next? What are they gonna attack next? Our independent freedoms? Gun rights? Oh wait, they're already fighting about that one. Oh, thinking about this giving me a headache. It's just, there's a line between bullshit and I guess that's okay. This is bullshit. Like, what the fuck made people so upset that they would want to remove the Confederate flag from Amazon, from any kind of gaming website, to removal of a fucking flag on a monument? What? What made... Did the flag, talk shit about you behind your back or something? It's a fucking flag! Get over it! It's a flag! Come on, for Christ's sakes! What are you gonna do? Get upset because somebody has... Now, let's say, it's kind of like in reference to the LGBT pride flag, the rainbow flag. I understand that some people get upset because they don't agree with the flag. I know there are two different, perspectives. One's about gay rights and equality, and one has a lot to do with Southern pride and history. Now, the Confederate flag, as we all know from history class, and what people have taught us, is that Southern flag, the Confederate flag, is riddled with deep history and culture and rights and pride. It's a very substantial, very defined means of the rights and the fights and qualities that people were going through back in the day. And even till nowadays, a lot of people still see that flag as, the kind of independent rights, their freedoms, that's their pride, the Confederate flag. It's the same perspective that if someone can put the American flag on their car and not have to go through a fight for it, then somebody who has rights for the Confederate flag shouldn't have to fight for that either. Like, come on. This is ridiculous. It's a fucking flag. Yeah, I get it. You're upset. Ooh. Get the fuck over it and grow the fuck up. Come on. It's a fucking flag. Leave it alone. If people want to ride the flag on pride, and they want to fly it with waving colors just like the American flag, then fuck it. Let them do it. Let it stand as a monumental sign that, yes, it does have some negative with it, but it also has positive too. Like, come on. It's a flag. Get the fuck over it. If you don't like it, then don't fucking look at it. It's kind of like any, videos, music, movies, backgrounds, rights, groups. If you don't like it, no one's making you look at it. No one's making you read it. No one's making you listen to it. No one's making you follow the rules. If you don't like it, walk the fuck away. Don't act like a little bitch and get upset about it just because it hurts your little feelings. Oh, poor baby. Get the fuck over it. Come on. If I can fly the American flag with pride, then Southerners or whatever, or rednecks, or who the fuck ever, if I can fly the American flag with pride, they can fly the American flag with... Oops. I mean the Confederate flag with pride. So what? It's riddled in history, okay? It has a really deep background, okay? I get it. Some people are gonna get upset. Yes, it's associated with the KKK. I get it. Believe me, I get it. But still, it's bullshit. Just because you get a little offended by the flag does not give you a right to sit there and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch until it gets removed. Like, seriously? If you can't get away with acting like a little bitch in a grocery store just because, let's say, for example, retail, they don't carry something that you usually like, nobody is going to stand there, if you have a brain at all, and bitch and bitch and bitch about it. What are you going to do? You're going to walk away and go to another store and go get it. I know it's different, but for the flag, for a lot of people, it means a lot to them. And for you to stand there and bitch and degrade them just because they like something a little different from you doesn't give you a right to stand there and go, I don't like it, it has to go. Like, what the fuck? That would be like if I went onto a YouTube channel and I was watching a video, and instead of clicking away or walking away, I decided to be a bitch and leave a negative comment in the comment section below. The same thing goes for the Confederate flag. If you don't like it, no one's making you stand there and look at it. You have feet, you have a brain, use it, and walk the fuck away. No one's making you do anything. That's why we have independent freedom, you dipshits. If you don't like it, walk away. It's not that big of a deal. What's the big deal? It's a flag. That's all it is. At the end of the day, that's all that it is. It's a flag. I just wish people would grow a fucking brain cell and not act like pussies every time something doesn't go their way. That's kind of like the Supreme Court's making every state in the country with same-sex marriage, but that could be a video on its own. So, anyways, enough of the stupidity. If you like the video, click the like button below, and if you want to see more, please subscribe and let me know what you think. Try not to be a negative Nancy too much. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace the fuck out.